the BJP is now alleging rigging of a particular poll booth. That's the massive allegation coming in from the BJP, who are now alleging a rigging in a college booth as well. Yes, Tanushree.
Well, yes, if you see, BJP is alleging that there are massive riggings going on in Kolkata, whereas in Asansol, Agnimitra Paul has also made allegations that the Trinamool Congress is using the state police and not allowing the BJP polling booth agents to sit. Now, a few minutes ago, there was a big allegation by the BJP that Agnimitra Paul's convoy has been attacked with sticks and stones while she was trying to go into one of the booths in Bharatiya, where her polling agent was not being allowed to sit. Now, Agnimitra Paul is alleging that while she tried to go, the Trinamool Congress booth, according to BJP, stopped her and said that the voting was happening peacefully. Why is she over here? But then suddenly...
All right, going back to my colleague Tamal now. And Tamal, the BJP's big allegation are coming in after they have in fact stated as to how a particular polling booth, this time in a college polling booth, they are coming up with rigging allegations after the TMC's allegation as well.
Well, if I remember correctly, I was there during Asansol Lok Sabha election in 2021. I was following Babul Supriyo, and Borabani is the same area where Babul Supriyo's convoy had come under an attack. Now, Trinamool Congress had then said that Babul Supriyo had staged that attack on him. His vehicle was stoned, and it became a massive row. So today, when I'm getting to know that BJP is making that same allegation that Agnimitra Paul, who is contesting with the BJP ticket, a sitting BJP MLA, while in Barabani had came under the attack, it's almost like recounting what really happened or what we saw in 2019. We have to understand the demography of Asansol, which has Muslim population, which has non-Bengali speaking Hindu population. You also have a Bengali population. Now, Trinamool Congress all along, mind you, it's very important to understand, Trinamool Congress came to power in the state of West Bengal in 2011, but since 2011 till 2022, Trinamool Congress has never won the Asansol Lok Sabha seat. And this time around, Abhishek Banerjee, Trinamool Congress National General Secretary, Mamta Banerjee, they have all been trying to harp on the fact that governance and the welfare schemes should be the only deciding factor, and why people should switch their allegiance to Trinamool Congress. Yes, it's a fact that Molloy Ghatok is a sitting minister in Mamta Banerjee's cabinet. He also comes from Asansol. But if you see the demography and the kind of voting pattern that has been, it has previously been with the left, and then twice it has been with the BJP. So whether Trinamool Congress can kind of make a foray over there, we have to wait and see. In the Lok Sabha context, we have to wait and see. But BJP had been making serious allegations that even though there are central forces deployed, even though the voting has started, but then there are alleged rigging happening. And Agnimitra Paul is also alleging that her convoy had come under the attack. Trinamool Congress, on the other hand, as far as Asansol Lok Sabha constituency is concerned, multiple booths they are alleging there had been alleged presence of strongmen, outsiders who are trying to resort to rigging. Trinamool Congress is also alleging that Agnimitra Paul is roaming around with 20-car convoys. So both sides making allegations and counter-allegations.
And certainly coming back to Asansol, this is a TMC fielded former BJP MP, Shatrughan Sinha, we are talking about, who's also from Bihar and has represented the Patna Sahib constituency in Lok Sabha in the past. He's now contesting against the BJP MLA turned party candidate Agnimitra Paul. How important will be this seat for both the TMC and the BJP?
Well, this is a midway election. We have to understand Trinamool Congress must have invested a lot of idea and thought in putting Shatrughan Sinha in Asansol. Number one, Shatrughan Sinha is a non-Bengali speaking Hindu person who also has deep-rooted connection with Bihar. Mind you, Mamta Banerjee had all along been saying that after West Bengal Assembly election, she would be expanding her party. Will she let go Bihar? The obvious question is no. So this election would also decide as whether she can take her aspiration for national politics or the national aspiration to New Delhi via Bihar. So Shatrughan Sinha can be that very important, connecting dots. Also, Shatrughan Sinha had been a very, he has the celebrity status, not to be discounted. And Trinamool Congress, the entire election campaign, be it Ballygunge or Asansol, they are highlighting the fact that they have accommodated Shatrughan Sinha and Babul Supriyo because they have shown the spine to stand against BJP. What they consider is the ideology of Trinamool Congress now, because Trinamool Congress believes they are the only force that can take on BJP and on Prime Minister Narendra Modi, and that's why the entire kind of noise and the clamor which is happening, they are justifying their position that Shatrughan Sinha and Babul Shupro, yes, they were with BJP, now they are with Trinamool Congress, and they have been taken because they have shown the spine to leave BJP and challenge them. Well, we have to wait and see what transpires.
This is certainly a litmus test that we are watching out for the TMC as well, Tamal, where for the Asansol constituency, this is the first time they will be in fact on it and retaining the Ballygunge seat as well. We'll play out some reactions coming in.
एक बूथ नंबर एखाने एसेছি এখানে কি बूथ नंबर में आए इसी एक बूथ में आए हैं पापिस्टा ग्राम इसमें आपिस्टा इसमें तृणमूल के लोग अटैक किया हमारे सिक्योरिटी को मारे हाथ काट के माथा में लगे स्टोन पेल्टिंग करना शुरू कर दिए बांस लेकर मारे गाड़ी को ये कर दिया हाँ गाड़ी कांच भेंगे दिए कारण हमें जीतছি आज ममता बनर्जी को बोलिए हम जीत रहे अब जितना भी कोशिश करना है कर लीजिए हम जीत रहे मोदी जी जीत रहे.
And going back to my colleague Tamal, and Tamal, we just heard that reaction coming in from BJP's candidate Agnimitra, who's once again making certain serious allegations against the TMC. And once again, we are seeing and witnessing as to how violence has erupted. We have seen rigging allegations made by the BJP as well against the TMC.
Well, yes, BJP all along has maintained their election campaign on a couple of issues. They began with alleged incidents of post-poll violence, then they moved into Rampura incident, then they moved into the Hashkhali incident, and they also moved into...
In fact, stay with us, Tamal. We are also joined by Dilip Ghosh of the BJP joining us on the broadcast. Dilip Ghosh, this is certainly a very big allegation coming in from the BJP stating that there are rigging that is happening. Rigging हो रही है एक Bishop College बूथ पे. आपका इस पर क्या कहना है?
देखिए, रिगिंग को किस ढंग से रिगिंग बोलेंगे? किसी का वोट आके कोई डालता है, जो ओरिजिनल वोटर है वो कहीं नहीं निकलते हैं, डर के मरे वोट का वातावरण नहीं। आप देखिए मीडिया में कहीं भी बंगाल में जैसा चुनाव होता है लंबा लाइन लगता है बूथों में, किसी बूथ में आपको लाइन नहीं दिखाएगा, क्योंकि जो ओरिजिनल वोटर घर से नहीं निकल रहे हैं डर के कारण। अभी अभी शायद आपका चैनल में भी चल रहा होगा, हमारे जो लोकसभा के कैंडिडेट हैं अग्निमित्रा पाल, वो एक गांव में जा रही थी बूथ में, तो रास्ता में 100-150 लोग घेर करके उसके गाड़ी पर पथराव किया, उनके सिक्योरिटी पर्सन के साथ मारपीट की। तो ये कोई चुनाव का माहौल है क्या? ये सब जगह हो रहा है। तो सारे आम कैंडिडेट का और सुरक्षा ठीक नहीं, उन पर अटैक होता है, तो सामान्य जन कैसे जाके वोटिंग करेंगे, कैसे घर से निकलेंगे वो? इसलिए वोट यहाँ इस प्रकार पीसफुल और फ्री फेयर इलेक्शन तो बंगाल में संभव ही नहीं है, और इसीलिए जो रिजल्ट भी आ रहा है वो भी उसी प्रकार हो रहा है, जिसका कोई भरोसा नहीं है, वो कोई रिजल्ट ही नहीं है।
दिलीप घोष जी, आपने जैसे बताया अग्निमित्रा के ऊपर भी अटैक हुआ है, उनकी गाड़ी और उनके कॉन्वॉय पर भी अटैक हुआ है, इसको लेकर आप क्या आगे कंप्लेन दर्ज करेंगे?
वो तो एक फॉर्मेलिटी होती है, कुछ हो गया है पुलिस का कौन कंप्लेन? वहां के थाने का पुलिस दूर खड़ा है और कन्वॉय जा रहा है, इतने लोग खड़े हैं वहां, क्यों खड़े हैं? चुनाव के समय इतना गैदरिंग क्यों होगी? पुलिस को देखना चाहिए, पुलिस किस लिए है? पुलिस बोलते हैं हम तो दूर हैं, हम क्या ड्यूटी कर रहे हैं? वो देख रहे हैं कि अटैक हो रहा है, उसका भी देख रहे हैं। तो पुलिस से सामने जब गुंडा इस प्रकार काम करते हैं, कोई भय नहीं है। इसलिए जो घटना इंसिडेंट हो रहा है बंगाल में हर दिन, खून रेप जिस प्रकार हो रहा है खुलेआम, किसी का कोई डर नहीं, एक किसी को सजा नहीं होता है। पिछले 6-7 साल से हमारे करीब 200 कार्यकर्ता की मर्डर हुई है, पोस्टपोल वायलेंस में 56 का मर्डर हुआ है, किसी का एफआईआर नहीं लेते हैं, ना तो कोई चार्जशीट होता है, ना किसी का सजा होता है। तो आप बोलिए कैसे यहाँ लॉ एंड ऑर्डर ठीक होगा? लोग बदमाश लोग कैसे डरेंगे? वो जानते हैं कि टीएमसी के साथ रहो, और जो कर रहे हैं गड़बड़, हम टीएमसी के लोग हैं, तो उनको कोई रोक टोक नहीं है, जो चाहे मर्जी करो। एंटी सोशल का राज चल रहा है, कोल माफिया, वहाँ काव माफिया, इनकी सारा राज है यहाँ, तो इसलिए ये सारी घटना हो रही है और इसमें कोई रोक टोक नहीं है।
दिलीप घोष जी, जैसे कि आपने कहा कि गुंडा राज चल रहा है, गुंडागर्दी चलती है वहाँ पे, क्या इलेक्शंस वहाँ पे शांतिपूर्वक तरीके से नहीं हो सकते?
संभव ही नहीं है। पिछले 6 महीना से यहाँ कई बाई इलेक्शन हुआ और कॉर्पोरेशन और म्यूनिसिपलिटी इलेक्शन हुआ, हर महीना हो रहा है अक्टूबर से, हर जगह एक ही चित्र है। आप कल्पना करिए पिछले जो जनरल इलेक्शन हुआ जिसमें जो कैंडिडेट हार गया था वो 80% वोट लेके जीता है, क्योंकि दूसरे पक्ष के कोई वोटिंग करने नहीं जाता है, एक तरफ वो जितना चाहे जहां चाहे वोटिंग करते हैं। कोलकाता कॉर्पोरेशन में भी वही हुआ, खुलेआम वोटर्स को बोलते तुमको वोट नहीं है, वोट हो गया है, और वही वोटिंग कर रहे हैं। कहाँ कितना परसेंट होना है, किसको कितना मिलना, वो पहले से तय होता है। तो ये कोई लोकतंत्र नहीं है, ये कोई इलेक्शन नहीं है, और ऐसे ही चल रहा है बंगाल।
धन्यवाद दिलीप घोष जी हमारे साथ जुड़ने के लिए टाइम्स नाउ पर। सो दैट वाज बीजेपी एमपी दिलीप घोष मेकिंग सर्टेन सीरियस allegations against the TMC as far as the bypolls are concerned. Slipping into a short break now, news and updates continue on Times Now. Stay tuned.